Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat. I hope you've all had a fabulous and amazing day. And yes, I am wearing another new tiara. I premiered 4 new ones yesterday. Well, actually 3 because I had the repeat tiara. But this is another one that came today. Yes, I ordered 5 and I will do a really big tiara haul. But this one, can you even guess what it is? Let me know if you can see. I know my hair's slightly in the way, but let me know if you can guess which tiara this one is. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to find the chat room window so that I can speak to you all, because that's one of my favourite parts, of course, of the chat. So, we have at least one moderator in the room tonight. Hello to EAO. And hello to everyone. Sorry, I can't do all the hellos, but hello to everyone who's joined me live right now. Yes, it's the lotus tiara. Pamela got it right. It's the papyrus or lotus flower tiara. It is indeed. Look, so it's the other one that Kate sometimes alternates with, or rather Catherine. My goodness, I am started saying Kate now. Catherine. But yes, it is. Isn't it lovely? It really is. It's a really nice tiara. It's got all the pearls, and I really do love it. Oh, Christine finally got a notification. Wow. So hello to everyone who's just joined. Okay, so I've called this video Kate in brackets because I hate Kate, but it's Catherine. But I think more people search for Kate, so there we go. Anyway, she has supposedly had tea with the Queen, which we'll get to in a moment. But also Meghan's private visit and a few other little bits and pieces too. So we'll be talking about quite a lot. Margaret says, I believe the tiara was a wedding gift for the Queen Mother from her family. I think it was, actually. Donna says, you're cute with your tiara, thank you. And lots of people commenting on the tiara. It does look amazing, I love it. I've also got a new cardigan on, and a new top as well. So, thank you for the comments. Right, but let's get straight into it now. I'm not actually going to start with any of those 2 stories. We are going to start with a US Weekly rumour source thing. I have no idea. Where's my fake news fan flap? I'm going to give it a fake news fan flap before we even begin, because it's one of those things where it's a source says, a royal insider says. It was in US Weekly, and basically it's saying that since Meghan has closed her social media accounts, she feels that with all the media hoo-ha that's going on at the moment, that she has, and I quote, no voice, or that she's feeling strained because of the rumours that are going around. Whilst bearing in mind that it's this sort of publication that are putting out the rumours in the first place, and then they're making stories how upset she is and that she has no voice. Again, a quotation from this insider, feeling frustrated and stressed. It's a little bit like these tensions that are going on. That she's not able to defend herself on social media. Well, I don't think that's true. Yes, it probably is frustrating, but it also goes against the earlier reports that basically she was trying to avoid the media. So they were saying that she was trying to avoid the media. Now they're saying that she wants to be on social media so that she can fight back. I mean, it's not in a royal's position to fight back against these kind of things. They don't usually do it. They don't comment on personal matters and things of that nature. So I do think this story is a complete load of made up nonsense just to fill the column inches, to get the views, to get the clicks. Yeah, I just think it's a big fat fake news fan flap from me. I think that she's perfectly fine, and I am more inclined to believe the story that she doesn't like to see all the stories that are in the media and press. And did she look frustrated and stressed to you at the British Fashion Awards when she was there and she was cradling the bump, which is another story we'll get to in a moment. Let's see what people are saying in the chat room. Where are we? Margaret says, loved seeing the videos where the royals were making a joint visit, a very strategic move, and the fight against negative media. Well, again, although they can't speak in words about it, they can make physical shows or displays, and one of those is the engagements that they do. Lots of people saying they can't believe it. Paul Harrison says I can see the elastic to keep it on my head. A little bit of elastic. A little bit of elastic goes a long way, believe me. And it's not knicker elastic either. I bought proper elastic. Yes, ridiculous rumours, says Sweet Serenity. And yes, Paul may not be Paul. Sweet Serenity says, love your cardigan. Well, thank you, it's new. I've been spending... lots of people liking the tiara and outfit. Mary says, did you see my comment earlier that Katie Nicholl is reporting that Meghan dissed the Queen by wearing black nail polish? Well, I addressed that in a previous pop-up video. There is no royal protocol book. People think that there is this kind of thick Bible of royal protocol and that Meghan's going through it bit by bit and trying to see which one that she can break next. No, there is no royal protocol book, and there is nothing to say that you cannot wear dark nail polish. Lots of other royals have done it on occasion, if it suits the outfit or the event. It's not typically done. I mean, Princess Anne isn't a sort of nail polish fan. The Queen wears, I think it's something like pink slippers. That's her favourite one, something of that nature. Catherine likes her nude colours. So yes, if Meghan wants to wear the dark nail polish, she's not dissing the Queen. There is no royal rule book. I'm going to give the royal rule book a big fake news fan flap. In fact, I need my mist to calm me down. I need misting because of all this fake news. My goodness. Oh, Happy Go didn't like her dress. I liked the off-the-shoulder... Do I have a dewy glow now? Am I dewy and glowing? Arnold says, I can't think of her name, but the lady that is hosting Meghan's nephew for MTV is taking advantage of him by writing a book. I've not heard that news. I will have to look into that one. HM the King said, forgot to say I was here. Nice cardigan, thank you. I'm glad you all like it. Okay, moving on to my next story. So, Catherine's tea with the Queen. Well, supposedly, anyway. So she was spotted by someone, a member of the public, outside Buckingham Palace gates, driving her Range Rover no less, by herself. She was driving herself. I know, news. Woman drives herself to palace. So yes, she was driving herself through the gate. She was. There was a video or a photograph, and that's going around on Twitter and other social medias. It appeared that she was alone. However, she may have had one of the children in the back. We don't know. It's anticipated that she was visiting the Queen, although I'm not sure when this happened. If it happened yesterday, then it's more than likely she was visiting the Queen. However, the Queen was out on engagements today. So if it was today, then maybe she wasn't having tea with the Queen. But if it was yesterday, it's more than likely that she probably was. And the article was kind of going into all these royal tensions and things again, saying that maybe Meghan should have tea with the Queen. I'm sure Meghan does have plenty of time with the Queen. It's just another one of those stories that gets kicked up and exploded. But yes, she was seen driving to Buckingham Palace. It was either for a meeting or it could have been to meet with the Queen, that kind of thing. And yeah, she was wearing, I think it was like a nude, khaki-coloured, camel-type coloured outfit from what you could see through the through the window. Vicky P says, Princess usually wore black nail polish. I think they've all worn a bright colour at some point. I know Diana did. Kelly says, I love your new tiara. Well, thank you. Do I think Meghan's going to have twins? No. But who knows? We will only know once the baby or babies are born. Marcilla says, enjoyed the tiara show yesterday. Where can you purchase my tiaras? Well, the ones that I had yesterday, I may do a special video on, but I'm waiting for something to come back first before I tell you where they're from. Greetings from Canada. I love your channel and your tiara. Well, thank you so, so much. Mrs. VSNC09 says, hot damn, I caught a live chat during the week. Paul Harrison's got insider knowledge. Well, do tell. Sweet 20 says, I have a wonderful crush on me and my perfectly adorable hair. Well, thank you. It's a feature. It's got its own postcode. No baby. Okay, Arnold, I know from the comments, doesn't want a baby parade. He doesn't want Meghan, if she has a baby in the Lindo wing, which I think she still will, he doesn't want her to go out there and parade the baby around. But I think everyone would want to see, and the royals do use that baby parade as an opportunity to get the press and the media out of the way. They do a quick show, they drive off, and then everyone's satisfied. There won't be the media chase for the first picture of the baby. It's all done and out of the way in one go. So it does have its perks, kind of. Amy Kimball made it. Hello to you. Lots of people. We have Gracie watching from Florida. Paul Harrison says the Gold Award launch of the Duke of York Awards is 12 months away. I did make a video on the last one, I do believe. So yes, it's less than 12 months away. So we are looking forward to that one. And of course, that was set up by the Duke of York. Let's have a look. Christine says, I had a giggle with today's video. Prince Andrew wearing glasses and the Queen was not. That's true. Oh, by the way, if you watched my tiara video yesterday, you will know that they sent me the wrong tiara. I had a repeat Meghan tiara. So I've got a flexi wing. Yes, it's flexi wing. A flexi wing Meghan Queen Mary diamond bandeau tiara, and I am going to do a giveaway. I am going to give it away to one of you lucky fans, but you need to be registered to my Patreon, because that's how I'm going to pick who the winner is. So all you've got to do is go to Patreon, search Royal Reviewer, register. It doesn't matter what tier you're in, every name will be entered. I will put all the names into my top hat, and I will do a live draw in my pre-Christmas live weekly show. So there you go. I will mention it again a few more times, so don't worry. Sweet Serenity says, Elliot, your eyebrows are perfect. Well, thank you. They are natural. They are not plucked. Monroe Taylor says, where again, please? Patreon, Patreon, and you can become a Royal Reviewer patron. There's an app and there's a website. Just type in Royal Reviewer when you're there and you will find my page. Okay, moving on to Meghan's private visit. So she's done quite a series of low-key, private, secret events. They're not secret. They're not private. They're just incredibly low-key. A lot of work that the royals do is low-key, that you don't always get to see these big set-piece events. So this one may lead, possibly, people are saying, to a new patronage. We know Meghan is getting ready to announce some new patronages in January or February, the early part of 2019. So this was a private visit to the National Theatre that happened on Wednesday. The location is unknown. I don't think it was actually at the National Theatre, but it's on behalf of the National Theatre, so location unknown. But she met the artistic director, Rufus Norris, no less. And the speculation is that she could replace the Queen as royal patron. The Queen is patron of the National Theatre, but a little bit like Catherine has now become the patron of Evelina London, which of course the Queen is patron of. There is speculation that the Queen may drop these in the new year and they will be left with a new royal patron. So possibly Meghan could be taking that over. It makes sense. It's to do with acting in the theatre. She has lots of experience in that. And the National Theatre charity does look after actors that have had a lifetime of service to the theatre or entertainment industry. So it's kind of similar to what Catherine's done with Evelina London. Rufus Norris is known to be keen to promote cultural diversity and inclusivity. That's a word. Try and say that fast. So it kind of fits. So there we go. What do you all think about that? Let's find out. Beverly Walker, hello to you from Brooklyn. I'm just scrolling down. Denise says, no politics. Yes, no politics. U2B says, what is my guess? Do I think the Sussexes are having twins? Who knows? Women carry different, don't they? Some carry large, some carry a bit smaller. Who knows? We will have to wait and see, literally. Running Late says, love your unannounced pop-up chats. I just pop up, don't I? Michael says, yes, a really amazing venture for her. I think it's a really good fit into what I think she'll want to be going into. Stephanie says, the Duchess is perfect for that. I would agree too. Moving on, well, rather moving back to the British Fashion Awards, where she was presenting the award to Claire Wade-Keller, her wedding dress designer. And people are picking up on the fact that she may have felt a bit of a kick. She may have had a kick during her speech, because there's a photograph where she makes a bit of a face and she was cradling the bump from underneath, and then she suddenly moved to over the top, one hand over the top, one hand underneath, and she kind of made a face. So maybe people are saying that she may have felt a little bit of a kick going on there. It's not amazing news, but there we go. Just something that someone noticed. There's also been a new Meghan engagement announced. So this one is for December the 18th, and it's for the Royal Variety charity, and it's a residential nursing and care home, and it's at Brinsworth House. So new engagement, December the 18th, one for your diary. I do not have any further information on that. We will have to wait and see. Also today, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, attended the Prince's Trust Round Table event at Clarence House with his father, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. Now this is leading to lots of speculation that maybe, and I do say speculation, but it's a good speculation, that he will one day maybe take over the Prince's Trust. Of course, the Prince's Trust is hugely successful, set up by the Prince of Wales, and has helped disadvantaged youth since the 70s. And it has raised, over its time, hundreds of millions of pounds for disadvantaged youth within the UK. It does a whole range of different projects, and you know, someone is going to need to take it over once Charles becomes king. Charles won't have the time to be able to dedicate to the Prince's Trust as he has. He will want to pass it on. William will be very busy with the Duchy of Cornwall. He has also indicated that he wants to make his role as Prince of Wales his own. He wants to be his own Prince of Wales. He doesn't want to follow necessarily in his father's footsteps. So, who better than to take on the Prince's Trust than Prince Harry? And I think that's what we're seeing now. I think we are seeing him being groomed for that role. What do you think? It's not announced, it's not confirmed, but I think it's the most likely scenario to have on the cards. I'm going to go up some comments and then carry on reading. Let's have a look. Running Late says, yes, there's a video on it, and I believe she felt baby Sussex kick, or baby Sussex's, if you're to believe the rumours. Denise says, I think Prince Harry's being groomed to take on the Prince's Trust, which is what I just said. Cassie Samuel says, I frequently saw Meghan and Patrick Adams in my neighbourhood in Toronto. She's still the same person that we'd see walking about or shopping. Friendly, polite and very likeable. Margaret says, Harry taking over the Prince's Trust would be a very good fit in your opinion. I think so too, I really do. And yes, Meghan did top the most Googled person in the UK. And she came second in another category. I can quite believe that, actually. Ruth loves the way that Meghan cradles her bump. And people are always going to say something about that kind of thing. I'm just scrolling down a few comments, hang on. Tosca says, do I think Charles will leave Highgrove to Harry? Oh, who knows? Technically, Highgrove is owned by the Duchy of Cornwall, so it will technically be William's. Whether William will still, obviously, Charles may still want to use it as a country property. William could let him do that, or he could let Harry live there, if Harry wants to. But again, that's a big if. If he wants to move into his childhood home, who knows? Dorothy Gibbs says, Meghan looked glowing, beautiful and happy. And yes, I think they'll be very busy too. Pam G says, way to go, Elliot. Always sensible news. You are more than welcome. U2B says, it's said Doria has been invited to Christmas by the Queen. If so, will she make an appearance at Sandringham? Okay, big if. If she has been invited, which I think she probably will have been. It's the most likely scenario, but nothing confirmed. But if she is there, then yes, I would imagine we would see her walking to church on Christmas morning. I doubt very much they'd leave her behind. Why would they leave her? Why would they invite her and then leave her? So if she is there, we will know because we will see her. Countess Bavaria is quiet today, but you're finishing your chocolate chip panettone. I've still got mine to try. Look out for the weekly vlog. And yes, Charles has such an affection with Highgrove. I doubt he'd very much want to give it up. So, you know, William could just say, you can carry on going there at weekends. Okay, so that's kind of all. That's all of my news for today. So I'm going to end today's pop-up chat here. If you have enjoyed the pop-up chat, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share it on social media, and also hit that notification bell so that when YouTube decides that it wants to tell you that I'm putting a video out, it might. So from me, in my tiara, in Shropshire, goodbye.